The Data File Manager tool is an important part of IFP and manages the files that we have available when creating reports and graphs for each database. This video tutorial takes us through the Data File Manager and includes how we can create, edit and delete data files. From IFP Home, select Databases and Files menu, Data File Management, Data File Manager. We will concentrate on summary files, but all types of data file can be managed here, including daily, local costs, interco factors, inventory, transfer prices, and external variables. We will be using the 2012 summary data as the base in this tutorial. To understand the Data File Manager, we will first look at the options available. Add allows us to create a new file. Delete allows us to permanently remove files that are no longer required. Copy allows us to copy data from an existing file into another. Selecting Properties gives you information about the makeup of the selected data file. The Tools tab includes importing data into a file, exporting data from a file into text or Excel files. To create a new data file, press Add. First, select whether the data is actual or forecast. Here we will use forecast. The year is fixed as a summary folder selected and cannot be changed. Next, give this file a suffix, using up to 5 alphanumeric characters. Provide a label that will best identify the nature of the file while building reports. Select the default exchange rate table to be used when converting values into another currency, for example US dollars. Finally, add notes to allow other users to fully understand the nature of the file. We can also set the status of each file. Here, you can lock the file to a selected month, have it fully locked, or completely unlocked. This stops users changing data for locked months. Click OK and your data file will be created. To remove a file, simply select it and click on Delete. Make sure that this is definitely the file you wish to delete, as this process is irreversible. Here, we can copy data from one file to another. Select the target file to receive the data. Choose the periods to copy from. You may copy units, ASP, or both in a single operation. Press Next. Make any item selections required for the data. Press Next, then Finish. The following screen will appear. Check there are no errors and close. You now have a copy of the data in the target file. Properties allow us to change the options we created in producing a new file through the Add button at any time. Selecting Tools gives us 3 options. Import. Here we can import data files from outside the database. Export allows data files to be saved outside the database. Show all file years allows us to expand from the default range of 3 years previous and 4 years ahead of the current date to view files 20 years previous through to 10 years ahead. A search box is also available in the toolbar, allowing you to find data files easily in larger lists. Access to Data File Manager is restricted by security settings including group policies and database user profiles. Generally, we would expect data files to be managed by local administrators. The majority of users should not have access to these features. Data file management is key to ensuring you have the right files with the correct values to use in creating reports. Creating files is an important task in IFP, and although not complicated, should be fully understood before being undertaken. For further information, search for Data File Manager in our Help Center.